Hello, this is Lego Wizard and welcome to another video. In today's video I'm going to be showing you the updates to Brick Plaza, the 24th video. So, as you might have seen in my 100th video celebration video, that I've done a lot of progress this side of the city, and as you can see, a lot has happened here. So first I'm going to start off this side. This main building, which is the bike shop and cafe set, I've opened that building back up and it was closed temporarily, but I've opened that up now. So that makes this whole street line a lot longer, which gives me more space to work with. It also means that now this, I've built this little house in the back there. It just sort of meant as a filler house, doesn't have much detail, just a couple window panes and a door, just that it sort of fills in that gap that was left, because the only thing in this set is that archway. Then if you move back along, all this other stuff had to be moved back a little bit. So pretty much the service station just been moved a little bit. All the plates and everything, all the tiling, it's all the same. Not much else happened there. This Octane sign, that's moved now right next to the station because I couldn't find a better place to put it. And the whole park is completely different. There's normally all the trees in the back there, but that area is now being gone and some of the trees have been put in the park. This makes the park look a little bit more overgrown, and it also gives it a more natural feel with the bench being put sideways so you can see everybody sitting down at the bench. This area here will soon be covered full of picket fences, that way it's cornered off from the road, something I've been wanting to do for a while. And this area at the bank back here, the old bank's been finally put back in. Probably I'm going to have it just in here as sort of like a history monument back from the very first building to ever be in the Brick Plaza. Besides that, some construction workers are just working over there. And I want this whole area to be secure to the base plate because the trees were just all scattered on the table. But now I want this new area to be attached firmly to the base plate. So this will all be tiled eventually. And then moving down, over here, all of this bars now have bricks underneath to give it more height. And also that way, it's not easy for cars to knock it down here. Just to, just fix that up a little bit. One of these panels here used to have a sticker on it, and I finally replaced that with regular, a clear one, regular white one. So that looks much better now. Moving down, not much else. I don't think so. Just small, maybe minor minifigure adjustments here and there. Over here, I've moved all of this bus stop area back to, so that way the road length is the same on both sides. And then also, in Brick Plaza, the actual plaza area, not much has happened, but I'll give you an overlook of all the minifigs. But there is a set coming soon, which is a Lego Ninjago City Street Chase. So that will be a great set to add to the sushi station. And then one other thing I wanted to ask you guys before I left was this area here. So this area, this building looks really nice. It's one of the probably most detailed, or my favorite buildings in the city. The problem is these black fences. I can't decide whether I want them, because that way it finishes off the set and sort of blocks that area, or should I take it off because none of the other buildings have that kind of fence. So to show you what I mean, I'm just going to take off all of this. I might knock over a couple other things, but I'm just going to quickly remove all that. So it looks pretty good without the fences as well. It finishes the street line, makes it look a lot better, but then the fences did add a little bit more. Oh, the trash can also fell off. Let me just put that back on quickly. But yeah, it does make it look a lot different, but I can't decide whether to or leave it with the set since that's the set it belongs to. But yeah, there's a few other smaller things, like the whole back of the place was redone, but normally the back is never shown off. So I'm just going to move around here. Metropolis Showdown, that's over there. And because this was opened up, I actually had to place pillars at the back of it to make it look like there's an illusion of more buildings. Like you can see that's a brick-built tower back there. But yeah, so moving to the back, not much is here. I think just a couple of things left behind. The extension part, the greenery of the townhouse apartment, and then a few other small stuff that wouldn't fit in. But yeah, the back will be shown in a different video at some point. But for now, this is about the city, and it's looking really good after this transformation. I have much more space now to do different scenarios, and I really mainly wanted to get this overhang moved off, because the civilization overhang went onto the city, and I didn't like how that was happening. So now it's got a better pathway to go from, because it comes from a building rather than the minifigures being in danger of getting hit when they're on the sidewalk. So just to make it seem like a more realistic city. Besides that, I think that's everything that I have to cover in this video. Please let me know in the comments if you like these fences or you don't like them. But besides that, this is Lego Wizard. Have a nice day.